So here's what else I got going. I'll let that charge. I'm gonna work on this. The weather is actually finally decent. You can work on stuff and not have mosquitoes biting you all the time. This 88 is the one we farmed with. So this would be the most sentimental tractor here. So when I was a kid, we'd use this thing. It had a loader on it. It was nicknamed Wild Bill before we painted it. And it's just got a brush paint job. It said Wild Bill on here for a long time before we covered it. And it was nicknamed that because the bearing in the governor was war, so it would surge. So it would, you know, surge up and down. So that's how it got the nickname Wild Bill. This would kind of run wild. Or surge. It didn't over rev, it just surged. And I think we added, we redid the bearing on that, and I think that's when we painted it. Added an alternator to it. What we got going on now, water pumps out. So, since this thing sat a while, I want to get at this thing and get that done. It had new rubber on it. In fact, my mom pulled this tractor at the local pull. I don't remember if she placed or not. This one likes to get 4th place. That's kind of the number it likes to get. All right, I'm gonna get at this water pump job here. All this stuff to take apart, not really a hard job, but time consuming. I think you might be able to do it without taking all this crap off. I don't know. It wouldn't be easy to clean that up. I always like to have access to stuff. Whoa. It's pretty easy to take them off. Two screws, it gets it all off there in the front. This thing can stay on. So I'm gonna get this guy off and the hood off, which means I gotta take the panels off here. It wouldn't be easy to do without the radiator and stuff going, because you gotta take the fan off, and that would be a big job. So I'm gonna set you up here on time lapse and have at her. Alright, so I just got the cooling off. So I just gotta take the fan off the pulleys here and then pull it off. Pretty simple. 1/2 inch, I think. These make everything so much easier. Lock washer broke. We got new ones. Put them here. I finally got a fan. My first one. This belt looks pretty good, but probably go a while. This one though, the alternator one, I don't think I'm gonna use. I'll go get a new one. Doesn't pay to do all this work and then have to take it off again. Take it apart again. Look at that play. Yeah, those bearings are gone. I'll pull the pump off and then go from there. 1/16. One out of 4. There's so much crap here connected that it's taken away from the impact working how it should. Alright, I got the magnet mount, and now my battery's almost dead. So, how do you win, huh? Okay, hopefully these are gonna come loose. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was hoping she wouldn't just come right off, snap. It'd be bad. It's loose a little bit. I can use the impact here. Much easier. Rusty. Them need anti-seize. Okay, fresh battery. So either the battery or the data always runs out. Okay, let's see if we can get her off here. Let me get some 4 bolts. And there it goes. No, I didn't drain the block. You'll just take it down to here and yeah, that's the original one that was on. Come on, I couldn't even make 70 years. What a joke, huh? So I'll clean this up here, scrape that surface. I'll probably push something in here and then blow this with the air compressor. And then here's the new pump. It's already painted. So I think what I'll do is I'll get that on today. And then I'm not going to get to the hardware store to get this belt today anymore. So I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. And then I'll give that a good time to dry. Alright, so here's the new one. It had tape on it here, I took it off. Got the old surface cleaned up pretty good. It's nice and smooth. I blew it off with the air compressor. So it should be ready to have the new one on. Got the bolts cleaned up. I'm going to anti-seize them, putting them back in. So I'm going to put RTV on that gasket. Alright, so I did that. I'm going to stick her on here. A couple places it's needs to be spread a little bit. We like to do this because just putting the gasket on might not seal. I don't like taking it apart again. Such if you ever put quart gaskets on the valve covers, that oil will go through that quart gasket. I've seen it happen, so anti-seizing the bolts. A little too much on there, so I'll just do that then. I blew out the holes. The coolant is right there, so that's a bit of an issue. I think they had different versions on these, some of them. Don't ask me which one was which. So I know when Corvus first came out with, or before these Ones you didn't have to send out to get rebuilt. You'd have to give them the serial number, so you'd send you the right pump, and then you'd send the core back. Well, these are no core needed, so I think that they are made more universal now. Alright, I'm going to use this, but I'm not going to tighten it with it, because I don't like doing that. I like to be able to feel how much torque is on it. Just use it to speed it up, and then finish it with the ratchet or whatever you got. Kind of skip around here. And then this can dry overnight. Well, actually, for a while, because I got plans tomorrow. So I don't think I'll get to it tomorrow, but it'll be whatever day when you guys see this. The bolts are actually pretty good once they're cleaned up. They look pretty good. Alright, it should be good. Now, if I had the belts, I could just keep on going, put it right back together, but I'm going to take this one with me and see if I can get a new one. This one here, I don't know how good it's going to detail it, but that's pretty crappy. So I want about the same length. And this other one, I don't know. Looks like it was replaced when we painted it, because it had new hoses. It's got new hoses in the radiator and up here, so that's probably been replaced at that time. Alright, back to the 88 water pump project. It's been almost a week, so that's plenty of time for that to dry. Just because I couldn't get back to the project. And I got a new belt here. Here's the old one. Pretty weather checked. So here's the new one. If it's the right size, it should be close. And you got a little bit of adjustment with your alternator. Depends on if you want to get the side curtain closed. But there's none on this one. So it's Napa 4L250W. In case you want the same one. Look at the paint on the old one. Flaking off pretty good. Alright, let's get rocking and rolling here. These guys gotta go on. And then the belts and the fan. That sometimes can be a pain in the butt. Don't seem too bad though. Get it lined up with a screwdriver here. Here. All right. Just tightening these up. I don't like to tighten with this. I like to do it by hand, because I don't know how tight the loose stuff is after it's done. This is one of the projects I wanted to get done this year, and it's such a busy summer and hot and bugs. I wasn't able to get to it until now. And always so much going on in summer. You're trying to cut grass and working. spend a whole weekend camping here and there, and that's a whole weekend I can't. So we get caught up in fall, I guess. Okay, just kind of do a dry run here to see if this belt is right. It looks like it'll be good, but I don't want the alternator in my way until I get the radiator done. Alright, radiator's on. Time for this guy. And bolt's pretty crappy. All the threads got a little anti-seize on it. And then it should be good. Holy crap. I gotta clean it again. I need the air hose. Alright, so that's on. All the clamps are tight. I try to keep the clamps off of the housing a little bit just in case, you know, it vibrates and could wear a hole in the timing cover. So that's all tight. And I got this left up here. This. Okay, that should be good. Well, typically right here is where I'd probably run it so I can try it, check for leaks and anything. But my dad is getting the gas out of here. It's got old gas in it. About right here. So I'm hoping that when we shut it off last time, we ran it dry, turned the gas off and let it run out. That way the carb shouldn't have any issues. But in the meantime, typically I would start it now, but waiting for him to come back with the gas, do the gas job. So I'm gonna put the grills back on. Just because that'll be one step done for later. Might be a mistake. If there's a leak or something, I gotta take it apart, but hopefully not. Don't be sassy. I like to put anti-seize on this stuff so it's not so hard to get apart later. Alright, I'm pretty much up to you. I'm putting the grills back on. Might be a mistake, might not be, I don't know.
Well, my battery's went dead, so I have to start over.
That's electric pump then? Or battery, huh?
Two D cells.
Do you think I should reuse this coolant to strain it? Why not, right?
Yes, that was new coolant. It's got no time on it.
So I'm just gonna strain that. So basically I'm gonna put a grease rag in here and a clean one and then let the Let that strain it. It's not like it's oil. It's coolant.
Yeah, if you strain it, it's fine. Get the big pieces out.
How much is in there? It looked to me like a couple inches.
I'm thinking it'll all fit in this can.
Well, that shouldn't
She's
be too
pumping.
bad. I think we ran it out because the sediment bowl, it was off.
Yeah.
I'm thinking hopefully we did.
Yeah, and we get this old gas out. Put some fresh in. And she'll be talking a different game.
I really do think that that's the way to do it, is to, in fall, run them out, turn the gas off, let them run out. Because then there's nothing in the carb that can go bad.
Right.
It's all out.
This little pump is handy, you know? Boy, is she pumping. Look at the rust.
Did a man get it?
The man got it. Yes?
Yeah, I loosened it. Ah. I have the air here. Hold on. Hold this. I'm gonna get that crap out of there, but I don't want to go in the radiator. So I'm just gonna do this. There.
So yeah, you could start straining.
Yeah, these get pretty bad, but
Yeah.
this should go.
What it needs is some oil around that gasket.
Should I put some anti-seize in it?
Anti-seize, anything.
Grease might be good.
Grease. Whatever you got here.
All right, time for some coolant. I've got some grease rag here. Looks like my dad's underwear or something, or thong. Dad's thong, maybe. Sure, we're gonna need more than what came out because I always lose a little bit of the frame and stuff. And make sure I got the valve closed here. I think it is. You don't need anything fancy for straining.
But whatever.
This is your underwear, right? Yours?
No, I'm not that big.
What kind of little pump you got there? Electric transfer telescopic pump. 2.4 gallons per minute.
Yep, she'll suck them tanks right out. Get rid of that old gas.
Then does that give you a nozzle on the end to stop it?
Sure, this lever. And then you pull that. This lets it go through. And then this holds it. This ring. Now you turn the ring away. See, and it clicks. And now your valve will come out. So now it's shut off. And she just sucked that tank dry and it didn't take long.
Alright, let's go for the hood. Not easy to get in here. Gotta go underneath. I'm gonna need this off. Muffler too. There's clips in the back there. All right. 1/2 inch. All right, I'll throw this on. Wrong socket.